understanding that and all that, I started crying.
Okay,
So let's...
Welcome back to Kiss FM,
Hey.
Hippie and the Mexican.
Hippie and
Today
the
we
Mexican.
have the one and only Pedro Arroyo.
Special
Hey,
guest.
what's up?
Another
Aquí andamos
guest.
presentes, raza.
Thankfully.
Ahora raza.
He's very paisano, so yes, that's that.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty Mexican, you know.
Tell us your story. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you like to do. What's your deepest, darkest secret? Now, just playing. You don't have to be. You don't have to be like that now. But I think
well,
we focus on authenticity here. Even though last podcast I said that everything we say is sarcastic as fuck. But
or stupid as fuck,
yeah.
including
Either
me.
way.
If I'm included in the chat.
No, I don't know about that.
I mean, you could include yourself if you want to, you know.
Okay.
The doors are open.
Yeah, go ahead. You can keep calling. I'm just fucking around here to see if we have the best quality. Because last time I was fucking checking it, and then it wasn't the best quality, honestly. But
Hey, replay that shit. Replay it again.
why? We just literally when we go live like there's nothing holding us back now.
Hey, are we live though?
Yeah, we're live.
Ah, vergas. I didn't know.
No, we're not live. We're just recording it.
I mean, yeah, we're live recording, press.
Ok, no, pues sí. No, pues qué chido. Muchas gracias por invitarme aquí, camaradas. Nos la estamos pasando bien, muchísimas gracias por la invitación y pues yo soy Pedro. Yo me dedico a la construcción and I want to learn how to flip houses, and I'm on the procedure of learning on how to flip houses, and the thing that una cosa que me apasiona mucho pues es la música. Me ayuda mucho a desestresarme. Es como otro mundo que te vas cuando andas tocando la guitarra o cuando andas escribiendo una canción, porque prácticamente es algo de tu mente y se la estás enseñando al mundo, y es como una obra de arte que vas creando poco a poco. Entonces la música para mí es algo que how do you say amazing in Spanish?
¿Qué te fascina?
Bueno, me fascina mucho, es espectacular.
Parte
Sí,
de tu vida.
Sí, es una cosa chingona.
Bueno.
¿Qué tienen que decir, Chuy?
Yeah, it's okay. That's good. It's a good intro. Yeah, man. Like.
That was a horrible
Oh
intro.
no! I think we're fucking it up by not saying anything afterwards.
I mean, as we can see, we're in a fucking time, but I don't know. We're all various forms of fucking constant.
Substances.
You know what's good? Just to start this off, we all take a shot.
Fuck it.
I'm down.
I'm down. Take a shot.
Okay.
You guys keep talking, and then just leave.
All right. So, what step do you think you're in the flipping house learning process?
I'm at the point where I'm about to sell the house.
You're about to sell the house, so you have a house in your hands.
Yeah. But actually, I just gotta fix up a few details on them,
Mhm.
on it, and once it's done, I'm gonna put it up on the market.
All right. And how does that work? Do you get somebody to come check out the house in order to like prove its price?
Well, yeah, you have to hire a realtor,
Uh-huh.
and they go check out your house. They take pictures. Actually, that's a appraiser,
Oh, okay.
and that's just to give your house a value.
Right.
That's a eso se dedica esa persona. So like he checks out your house, takes pictures, and then he puts it on the market.
Mm-hmm.
And then with a realtor, and then if you want to sell the house, a realtor, ahí es cuando entra el realtor. He tries to sell the house and
Right.
convince the people, whoever are going into the house, to purchase the house. I'm just looking at that fucking vodka. I'm like, oh shit, all right.
Jesus is currently pouring us up a shot of vodka each. And mind you, this is the Kirkland brand.
Remind me not to drive home.
Yeah. Don't drink and drive.
You drive. All right, you guys choose whichever you want. Which?
All right, I'll pick the biggest one.
All right,
Fair
big
enough.
balls.
How about the small ones? Cheers. Oh.
Damn, how do you have to put it back?
Hey, I
we're
wanted
still
to take
here.
it with y'all. Hey, it looks nasty, but fuck it.
Cheers.
Love backwash.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yes, it is.
That was very nasty.
It tastes like straight rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Currently dying
Estoy
inside.
arrepentido.
Never. Oh, fuck. Hey, can I get a gummy bear?
Got you. All right.
Ya hace falta un churro, primo.
Oh, we should have left them. We should have left the gummy bears soak in the fucking vodka.
Oh, shoot. Oh, you just gave him an idea. He's gonna do it now.
Oh, just dump a bunch of them in
Just
there?
dumped a bunch of in the fucking
Damn.
vodka,
Okay, so we're
dude.
about to
So
stick a
we are
bunch of
currently
fucking-
trying to drop
Wait,
some gummy
how are we
bears
gonna
inside the
take them
vodka.
out?
We just have to finish the bottle now.
No, but what about when you're trying to take it out? You're gonna try flipping it over, then it's gonna.
You're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to
I guess we're
finish
just-
all the vodka.
We'll just have to serve another shot then.
We're just gonna have to break the bottle.
Yeah, to take out the gummy bears and eat them.
Wait.
There we go. Smart move.
Fuck, dude.
Did you wash your hands?
Fucking degenerates. Yeah, right now it's gonna
Yeah,
fucking
right. Yeah,
with the
right.
with the vodka,
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
desanitize.
You know what? Go fucking wash your hands.
You fucking animal.
You fucking animal. I don't even know you touched the dogs and shit.
I sure was.
Oh my fucking god. Nah. Put those gummy bears back.
No, wait, chill.
I'm gonna grab my own gummy bears.
Dude, the vodka desanitizes everything.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You be fine. You be fine. And we'll just
I'm getting paranoid because of the COVID.
I mean, you already got COVID like how many times?
I know I got COVID, man.
You're fine. I mean, I shouldn't say
We're all
that.
gonna die, and that's the point. That's the end
No, what
of
the
it.
fuck? No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't say that because, like, imagine one day you get COVID and you end up fucking dead, and like, no, hell no. What the
hell no,
fuck?
man. That's
See, that's where like we cross the line of like COVID. Cause you,
Hey, so how did COVID hit you?
it didn't hit me. So, honestly, I mean, one, I don't think it hit me because I haven't gotten tested for anything.
No. Like, how was the experience of like living through the COVID-19?
It didn't change a bit.
It didn't change you, or it didn't like you didn't like face any hard things in life, face things.
No, luckily I had a job. So when COVID started, I was like, fuck it. You know, before COVID, it was like around this kind of this time where I was drinking a lot and not doing anything and just being home and just being on the fucking computer, and that's it. Just being a degenerate. And then I realized one day when I was fucking drinking that I should start doing something with my life. And I just started working at a job, and it was good hours, and I had money, so it wasn't that bad. I know a lot of people like. I mean, I didn't realize how bad it was until like recently, like a couple months ago, because people didn't. I mean, I heard that unemployment and all that shit, but you don't really look at it because I had a job and I was getting paid. My dad was getting paid, and everything was getting paid off.
Out of mind.
And it was good. I mean, I wouldn't say it was good, right? But like I felt like more motivated during this time because I was just focusing on myself. Didn't have to go nowhere, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I was working my fucking ass off just to learn this software. And
you were doing all this while you're in college, like
last year. Yeah, this is literally just a year ago when I started doing all this shit.
So you were still studying and you were still like going home, doing homework, practicing or studying.
Yeah, I was pretty much doing all that. And then I got the idea a couple months ago to start growing weed, and that's kind of like
I've always been the person who's just been down for whatever, so he told me, and then we got it going.
The hippie and the Mexican guys.
Yeah, they were pretty much how we started, and like, I mean, that's my part of like how COVID went for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
COVID.
How did it affect you, or how did what were you living through those times?
Left me by myself in a sense. I've always been a very hard worker, So at work, like when I was still working. I mean, I was working at Suikreen, right? At a different location. Yeah, at like River North, I believe. And how do you call it? When COVID hit, they started putting or laying people off, right? Not firing them, but just putting them off because
were you scared that you were gonna be laid off?
No.
No.
No, not really. I never really thought about it. I just saw other people getting laid off, and then I was like, damn, sucks, right? Because these are like the people who I saw every fucking day.
Yeah.
And then now they're just nowhere to be seen.
They're going to have to go back home and find a way to make money so they can feed their kids.
Uh-huh.
Were they older people, or?
No, there was some like around my age, but most of them were a bit older than me. I've always been like the youngest in the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like that too, man. Ever since I was little, like I've always been surrounded mainly like by adults, and but mainly it's in a working area.
Yeah.
That's how I could describe my life. I could say that more than anything, what I remember from my childhood is going to work.
Dude. And that's the life of a fucking Mexican for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, majority of Mexicans.
I mean, that's a life of a Mexican, that a father that's a hardworking man, and that wants to influence or try to make their generation improve. ¿Cómo es que lo dices?
Like make sure their kids have the better life than they did.
Exactly. Yeah. So he did a great job on me. I could say he did. My father did a great job and all of that, because honestly, yo no tengo que darle cara a nadie, and yo la mera verdad, I could work whenever I want. I could, but work has to be done, to be honest.
Yeah.
You gotta hustle. Yeah. If you don't hustle, bro, everything that you're doing or your purpose, it's just nothing's gonna happen, bro. You just gotta get on it. And that's what my dad taught me. I mean, that's what I think that's what I remember, like mainly in my childhood, because I would always see like older men like working and hustling. I'm like, oh shit, man. So is this life? Like, and I kind of picked up on it.
So has your thoughts changed since when you were younger and until now, like about work and related stuff?
Well, yeah, because back then I wanted to like play around. I wanted to go with friends. They would invite me to parties and shit like that. But my dad would be like, no, hell no, let's go to work. I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, I don't want to go to work. But I would get paid at the end of the day, and that would be all right. But I would always spend my money on like toys or candy, stupid shit a kid would do.
I wouldn't say stupid for sure. I mean, that's like your childhood, you know?
Oh, well, yeah, it's not stupid. I mean, it's just
But looking back to it,
it
makes you think like, damn, I could have been using that money right now.
And that's why I say it's stupid, because I'm like, man, if I would have saved all that money up ever since I was a kid, I could have already done many things. Like invest my money, like, and because that's what I think when I think about money, investing, to make it double. Like, well, I mean, if you get like $1,000 given to you, what are you gonna do? Sure. Like spend it? No. Well, what do you do with $1,000?
Put into something I can make money off of.
Like?
Okay, so I'm growing the plants, right?
Okay.
Put it into the equipment, make sure everything is running right, or help pay off rent. What else?
Put it into the stock market. I would for sure put it in the stock market.
Or put it into my car just to fix it.
It's a gamble-ish way to go.
Luckily,
are you
if you know,
are you confident about it?
I am. I would say 65% confident about it. Reason being is that I know that right now, like I started learning about more investing. I started investing kind of like in high school and like kind of learn what was about it, but not into recently where did I really get more into it. Like there's literally, you can easily start investing now. There's people that that now that I know that if you look and follow, they'll give you the right stocks to invest in or the right ETF or thing you want.
Would you call that playing it safe?
I would, yeah. I mean, for sure, you will want to pay your $1,000 because I mean, your question was pretty simple, right? If you gave me $1,000 for 1 month, $10,000.
Yeah.
$10,000. That's a lot. I mean, for sure, some of it would have to go for investing, so that maybe later, a year from now, I know that money would be double the amounts that at least double.
What stocks would you invest in?
The ones with high volume, for sure.
High volume.
Meaning the high volume, let me try to explain this so I can understand it better for myself, right? High volume meaning that there's more people buying and selling at that exact same time of the stock. So that stock might be very popular for years, like Tesla, Amazon, excuse me.
I mean, Google. Well, yeah, Google, no?
I think
YouTube.
Google. No, YouTube is not on it. Google, for I think, might be in it. Might be capping.
Like Dunkin' Donuts, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola for sure is in there. Johnson & Johnson. There's like these high companies that have like multi-billion dollars fucking corporations that want to build more revenue, and they put that in the stocks. So that's kind of like where you want to play it safe. Like, that this stock, like Johnson & Johnson, right? People would always want utilities like spoons.
Johnson, is that a utility? Like,
yeah, like let's say kind of utility, like spoons, shampoo, soaps, pretty much everyday things
like
that you use.
Houseware things.
Yeah. And everybody buys it. Everybody needs them, and they know for sure they're gonna keep buying. So that stock is something that's playing it safe and like knowing that the next year it's probably gonna double.
What other thing would you call it playing it safe in the stock market?
ETFs for sure.
What's an ETF?
And the bonds. Bonds and ETFs, I'm not really sure. I know exactly, and I searched them up, but they're more of a safe way of stocks. I think ETFs are a bunch of stocks together, if I'm not correct, because S&P 500 is kind of like a bunch of stocks altogether, the best stocks altogether, and you can literally just invest in that one. But going back to the ETFs and bonds, no, I'm gonna stop right there because I don't know, but that's my idea of it. But for sure, I just heard like always invest in in bonds and ETFs, because that's kind of the safest route to go, like and future wise. Because I mean, they're not like like a day trader, right? If you want to be a day trader, people that literally go on every day and trade stocks that have high volume on it, or like know that it's going to increase that day like 2 or 3%, and day traders have around like $10,000 in their bank account, and they know what stock is good, what stock is bad, and then literally they're just like analysts just looking at fucking stocks every day.
Okay.
But yeah, ETFs and bonds are the more safest way to go for investing.
Do you know anything about the stock market?
No, not really.
Me either. That's why I'm asking. No, but yeah, it's really nice to know all of this stuff. I mean,
that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it has to do with money and like doubling it, fuck it, why not?
I mean, yeah. I think the only problem is that like people that actually live here or like were born here can only do that, and that's the shit that sucks. Or once you get your fucking social security, once you get your social security, you're good. Like you can get into the stock market and like start doing that shit. Yeah. And because you just need to put that in your fucking tax returns and make sure that everything is good. Because
so it's a privilege. Damn, I didn't even know that. It's a privilege to be in the stock market.
I wouldn't say privilege.
I call it privilege because if you're being an immigrant and then you're here and you can't be involved in the stock market,
technically it is a privilege.
It is a privilege
because it's what segregates in between two groups of people.
Yeah, let's say you have the right to invest in the stock market. I can't because I'm a Mexican. I'm a wetback.
Oh no!
Goddamn. Yeah, pretty much. I guess you can say that's a privilege. I just don't like the word privilege.
I mean, I just put it that way because that's how I could identify it, like
for sure,
located. But yeah, I didn't know it was a privilege. Wow, until now. Oh, thanks for the information.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
definitely.
Something to look up on.
Come back next time, same time.
See if we get $1 million.
And this is the hippie and the Mexican with los Chalanes singer Pedro Arroyo aquí presentándonos mi raza y despidiéndonos. Hasta
Signing
luego. I'm a goofball.
I thought that was it. Like, yeah, okay. Taking the whole route.
That was clean. That was clean. All right. Well,
Is that it?
No.
no.
Fuck that. Nah.
I mean, these 3 cups right here are looking at me right now. And then we should,
I'm just staring at this bitch. Look at that.
they're just waiting.
Look at that. That.
okay, we're currently trying
bear.
to fucking getting our Jello shots, I guess.
Bears. I'm definitely gonna take one
All right, you guys ready or not?
Oh, are you gonna take one out, or we're just?
No, you gotta chug it like that.
No, chill.
them whole.
Yeah,
No.
take it.
I'm gonna.
No, you gotta chug everything. Yeah.
No, chill.
Take it.
Chill, big
Oh,
dick
you
daddy.
gotta fondo.
Wait, we're gonna eat everything, but I'm not gonna like just swallow the fucking gummy
No,
bears.
fuck that. Nah, don't swallow them. You're gonna choke.
You just said to swallow it. You just said down everything right now, nigga.
Well, maybe no lo dije bien. Échatelo todo.
Alright,
Fuck it. All right, cheers.
All right, cheers, guys.
Okay, we're coming in.
Hey, coming in. Dicen para arriba, para abajo, para el medio y para adentro.
Centro.
Dirían los otros compas.
Stop
dirían-
talking. Take the fucking shot.
All right, shut up. Por los panas de los panas, para que siempre seamos putos panas.
Vodka bears. It tastes like ass.
That did not help at all.
I'm still gonna.
Yeah, I regret it. I mean, I was actually no.
We got a little bit of pineapple juice left.
No. Clever young man.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, this tastes like shit.
You guys should drop down.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah.
ASMR.
I think it sounds better on yours for sure.
Yeah. We're just chewing on gummy bears right now.
All right. What do you?
All right. Now ask a question, bro.
Yes, I got you on a question. So recently, I've been thinking about like being able to get a girl, being able to get like a woman, right? For sure, and how an advice, because I'm literally confused and like lost. in
Wait,
this.
what? Say that again.
Any advice you would give to any other people listening to the 2,536 listeners today?
Well, what do you want to do? You want to hook up or you just...
No. So like, I kind of like what I kind of try to avoid like kind of hookups, like in a sense. Oh fuck, I can't remember. Okay,
Why?
I don't think I can do that. Like I don't think I'll be
You
able
think
to
you
do that.
get too like emotionally attached?
Emotionally attached for sure. And like I wouldn't be able to hold it for myself, like in my conscious for sure. I don't see it as
like well, yeah, because you would get emotionally attached, and then that's that's the main point. You don't have to get emotionally attached.
You see there, that's like, I mean, now for sure, yeah, that's my problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's because I mean you are doing something that you are supposed to, religion-wise, you are supposed to do it only with one person and with that person only, because from there your generation is gonna come out.
But I'm like not saying exactly like that, like, or just do it with one person, right? I would just rather say more like, make sure if you're gonna date somebody and make sure and like be with them, it would be rather for a long time, like a good amount of time, so that you can get to know each other, learn from each other, and like if you guys want to like do it or whatever, like it's fine. And
Yeah, but what happens once the journey is over?
Right. So what I was thinking is like, you're probably thinking too much about the other person, and more or less you should be thinking. I mean, if you want to really get into that mind state, you'd be thinking more about yourself. Just thinking, oh, okay, cool, I'm gonna get my dick wet, and that's like why you do
Well,
it.
yeah, I mean, that's because you're thinking already like, oh, I really want to spend time. That's the point. It's a mindset.
Mhm.
Either you want to be in a relationship where you want to last, or you're just gonna fuck around.
Well, that's the problem. I just don't want to just fuck around.
Well,
That's my point of view. Like you see, like I just don't want to fuck around because that's kind of like one is kind of a waste of time as well because you're gonna have to put time and effort into that shit.
Nah, not really.
What do you mean? You have to drive that way, or they either come to you?
I mean, but it's time you would have just been spent like what, beating off at home or something like that.
I mean, it's just in the position you put yourself in. If you put yourself like in a place where there's a lot of women, then sooner or later you're gonna fuck one of them.
For sure. I'm not saying that no, but like I feel like relationships. I feel like relationships are better.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're
just
a relationship guy.
Yeah, we're straight away more away from the question like, or like if I want to hook up with a person, more like okay, I probably would. I don't know. Maybe I just never mind. Okay, go on.
No. You're good. Hey, I'm tripping balls too. Don't worry about it. No, but
we're just thinking about this.
No,
Yeah.
but like. It's depending on the state of mind that you go into a relationship, honestly, because if you really want to fall in love with someone, just know that you're gonna have your heart broken, and getting your heart broken, once you go into it's something you really want to get out of because you can't stop thinking about that person, honestly.
It sucks.
Yeah, and that's how I think that's how players are born.
Being broken?
Being broken. They don't.
You gotta start off young, and it's like you make that one mistake of like truly falling in love with somebody, then they break your heart, and you're like, "Alright, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do everybody else dirty now."
Do you guys understand love then, like really falling in love? Because I feel in my aspect, I don't really understand like what falling in love is, or like what actually. Because when I think about a relationship, I don't think I'm like literally just loving a person. I mean, I say that I'm emotionally attached, right? But it's less of like of the loving part. Because if they were to leave at any point, I would understand them and like just honestly not necessarily forget right away, but like kind of dwell on it, like be a bit more selfish. If it wasn't my fault, kind of think about what was missing in a relationship. Like it's kind of like a step more of a structured way of thinking of how I think of a relationship, rather than like emotionally wise, and like how love is how people portray it. Like how people portray like falling in love and like having this strong emotion towards another person.
Let me go back to the question then, because now you're getting me a bit confused.
Yes, I'm getting myself confused too.
So what's the main question that you want to know?
So yeah, I mean like,
how do you know what love is?
No, so at first I was
Baby, don't
at
hurt.
first I was asking kind of like, okay, any advice again, like because I mean I haven't dated since like 2018, and I haven't been able to like be my like go out and like do those types of things with myself. And I guess like how do I come back into the game?
Well,
and, like get into that.
Well, if you want to get back into the game, get yourself in a place where there's a lot of women.
Okay.
That's the first step.
That's for sure.
And then later on, just be cool with them and find a way to fuck with them, and like when I say fuck with them is like be cool and be charismatic, and see if some of them have similar things that you have, that you guys could like
just how you would communicate with like any random dude, you just try to communicate with a female.
Just kind of like networking.
It's really not rocket science, bro. I mean, it's just making a girl but your friend. Yeah. That's why a girlfriend. I mean, you just gotta make a girl your friend. That's it. I mean, you gotta see them as your friends, and you gotta treat them nice. I mean,
treat them like human beings.
Yeah, treat them like human beings.
Human beans.
Beans.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Mexican talking, all right?
As you can tell.
All right. Going back to the topic. Just treat them nice, and I mean, girls just want to have fun, bro.
Oh.
Girls just want to have fun and
Respect. Yeah, like man.
and others
Respect.
want to have others want to have respect. I mean, there's a different point of view in every fucking head, honestly, because
There's also different types of girls, just like there's different. I mean, I don't know. You
Yeah.
could basically consider it like different types of species in a sense, because just as you would see like one human, you can't compare them to like the next, because they're all different. But you could also categorize them with similar attributes.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
You just pinned it.
You're kind of lost because I was just thinking about what you said in the beginning, like being able to put myself in positions of like where women.
Oh well,
was just
yeah,
thinking about
that
that.
is the first step. Like you gotta
Okay,
put
so
yourself
first,
out there.
put yourself out there. Second,
And then
respect.
second, this is the second part.
Okay.
After you put yourself out there. No, this is the first part. When you see a woman, what do you see in her? When you see, physically, when you see it.
Health and titties.
And you like when a girl dresses up all nice, right? Well,
For sure. I think.
Well, then.
Okay, so going back to going back to your question, this girl at the guitar center that came up to us, like with her guitar pick.
She was pretty cute.
Yeah, the first thing I saw was her hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First thing,
that's
that
stood
for
out.
sure. Her hair,
There's usually like one feature that pops out to you the most.
and that was the hair for that at that exact moment.
Yeah. I think it's the face. In order, like, if I would really get emotionally attached to a girl, it
Yeah.
would be the face.
I think it also depends on like how they look at you.
That too, because
Like,
they're
if
showing
they look
interest-
at you-
if they're showing
Yeah.
interest.
yeah, because looks is
matter.
everything. Honestly.
Wait,
I
do you
mean,
want
not
one?
looks,
What's
but
your
rather
name?
like facial. Fuck, I forgot what it's called.
Facial features you were saying?
No, not facial features, because facial features would just be like superficial, but it's more or less like the
You don't-
way.
You don't want this, right?
He
good.
wants it, nigga. We are all staring at it.
Okay, yeah,
Fair
you're
enough.
For that
Fuck
shit.
it.
For that shit. 3 shots, fuck it. For tonight.
3 shots.
3 shots, that's it. No more, no less.
Okay.
You gotta feel that warmness in your stomach, guys.
You guys ain't driving, so I'll drink the rest of this.
All right, go ahead. Drink. Fondo.
Oh.
Fondo. Toda.
That's it.
Nah,
Fondo,
you still got a
fondo,
little
fondo.
chorrito. That's like
Shit.
Fuck
one
you
hell
gummy
guys.
bear worth
Fuck you
right
guys.
there.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, you did it.
Yes, I
Welcome
did.
to the brotherhood.
That's what I had to do.
Oh shit, man. Yeah.
What is it?
you ever
Paisa
thought-
power.
you ever thought of being in a fraternity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. What university were you planning to attend?
Oh well, I did go to how do you call it? Illinois State University
Oh shit.
briefly.
Okay.
Yeah. I went with. That's how I met Jesus.
That's how we
Oh
met, dude.
yeah, bro, man, you guys were. Did you guys go out and party?
No,
I did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I went like I'd sneak back onto Chicago and I wouldn't notify anybody. I'd just sneak back to Chicago. I'd like go meet up with my boys and we just go to fucking a bunch of parties.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't really like a social person either. Like I was still in my own little shell, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean,
It
but
was
like,
just like getting used to life in a sense. Cause I was out there doing everything on my own. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was different.
if anything, you were experimenting the world
Yeah.
on your own
Mhm.
and giving yourself like a purpose in life. See, like asking yourself that question that everybody asks themselves after they graduate: what the fuck am I gonna do with my life?
Except I didn't graduate.
Wait, you graduated high school though?
You graduated
fair
high school, and that's what I mean. Like graduating high school. I mean, because after you graduate high school, there's like this huge ass pressure on you. Like, oh, okay, I gotta go into I gotta see what the hell do I really want to be in life. Like, do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be a musician? Do I want to be a lawyer? Do I want to be a nurse? Like,
Social reject.
eh.
Yeah.
If you want to put it that way. But honestly, I feel like that's one of the questions everybody asks like themselves at a certain point.
Sure.
after they graduate. Especially me. I'm saying it because I asked myself like that after I graduated. I'm like, because I did go to college, and then I experimented everything, and I just wanted to see like what the fuck is going on in college. And honestly, it's almost just the same as high school, but no one's after you, telling you like, did you do your homework and shit like that. But like, if you don't have the money, if you don't have money to keep paying your studies,
that's more stressful for sure.
Yeah, and that's like stressful. You're like, shit, you really gotta be on your shit, like, because or else you're gonna pay like $2,000 these 6 months. So
and like if it's more stressful, especially if you fail class, and you're like, you're trying to fucking make like do like your best work, and you fail class, and then you're like, fuck, I gotta pay for it next semester as well.
That's a fucking headache, man.
I cried the first time that happened.
I fucking bet, dude.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I used to make fun of my teachers when they said that they failed the class in college. I'm like, big deal. They failed the class.
Fucking loser.
I'm like, goddamn. Wait, but I didn't even fail. I just dropped out. I'm like, I'm leaving this shit. Bro, I had to work in UPS at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. It would switch all the fucking time. I'm like, no mames. It's not even a steady schedule. Right. It's always switching. And then I had to wake up earlier because I didn't have a whip back then. I would have to go with my sister. Oh. And she was a manager, a supervisor. She was a supervisor back then. And so I would have to wake up like so much earlier and then wait in the fucking car for like 1 hour so that my shift could start, so that I could start working. And then I would have to wait another hour after like I was done working. I would have to wait another hour to wait for my sister to come out. Oh, I was like, fuck, so man, I'm already missing out on classwork because I needed Wi-Fi in order like to do work on a laptop, because you need a laptop. You really need a laptop, bro, man. I was like, I didn't even know what the fuck, which type of laptop to pick out.
There's so many.
You're like, oh shit, okay. I mean, the most expensive one is the best one, huh? But like, you don't have too much money, so stick with whatever you got. Right. I got a horror product.
A what?
A horror product.
A horror product?
Yeah. You never heard of it?
No.
You?
Nope.
An HP.
Oh, okay.
They call it the horror product. Well, that's what I've heard the past years by other users.
Intellectuals.
Yeah, intellectuals. The guys that like really go into it. I'm like, all right. I didn't know it was called the horror product. I got myself a piece of shit then.
You're low-key, I think we had the same fucking laptop in the beginning of the fucking school year, but yeah, it was not the best laptop.
Yeah, no, right?
It was not the best. I used it and it was not the best.
I've had the same laptop for like, I don't even know, like 6 years now.
The same one you have, the touchscreen one?
Yeah.
But I feel like that one's pretty good.
Yeah, all right. I mean, it's slow now, and it runs out of battery in like an hour, but yeah. But it gets the
so
job
you
done.
Need batteries? Oh, no. It's a rechargeable. Yeah. Ando bien pendejo ahorita.
Wait, we were talking about school.
School was a trip.
Where's your mind, Chewy? Where you at?
So I'm trying to battle this headache I have right now in my head.
A headache?
Yeah.
From downing all that vodka?
I don't know. I believe so.
Maybe the fucking rubbing alcohol is probably eating through your brain.
Yeah, I think it's the gummy bears.
The gummy bears.
The gummy bears.
They came back to life
if
inside
anything,
your stomach.
the gummy bears are giving you a nice touch.
No, I think they are.
No, they're not.
I mean, maybe, but
they're rubbing the inside of your belly right now.
Yeah, they're like
moving side to side, crashing to that taco you just ate. Or crashing to that camarón my dude just ate.
Goddamn. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Going back to school. Yeah, school was fucking. Experience for sure, because I didn't finish at ISU, and it was
It was an experience.
It's pretty. It's like it gives you like an anxiety, like to think about like, oh shit, I gotta do this quick, because the more time you spend on it, like the more money it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's what I was thinking, and that's what made me do the things I did in life. I dropped out of college.
You really have to like pay attention in school if you really want to be in school. And I guess now that I realize that I don't want to do that, but I for sure learn a lot, and I want to continue learning, and that's what keeps me motivated and everything. Like I want to learn.
I really enjoy learning too. It's like I don't really like.
It's really nice
going to classes. You know, it's like, oh damn, now I have to do all this shit. But I really do enjoy learning.
Yeah. Actually, I miss going to school.
Yeah.
Going to high school every single day. Waking up.
No worries. Just
no worries, man. Honestly.
Okay, now I have to go to school, go talk with my friends, go chill, learn a little bit.
Go to this first class, then go to the next class. Try to see what do I pick up on this class. Because that was my mentality every fucking day of high school. I'm like, what am I gonna learn today? And then the thing that would catch my attention the most, and the material that I would love the most was math.
Math?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
math, statistics, and I never got to calculus, man. I wanted to get to calculus, but the money wasn't there.
For sure.
It is what it is.
Yeah. No, I went to.
And this is how we are gonna start selling a pound of coke.
Oh yeah. That's all you had to say.
That's a hippie for you. Yeah, I mean, that's the easiest way out, Joey. Why not? Fuck it, let's sell a pound of coke.
A pound of coke and just give it to everybody.
Don't give it to everybody.
Give it to like high schoolers. Like they have an exam. They have
sell
like
it to a doctor. Sell it to a
lawyer.
A hobo.
Oh shit! I think a
Crack.
hobo will fucking jump you.
Just make crack.
Oh,
You got cocaine, make crack, then you could spread that even more.
Oh shoot! Damn! Now that's business talking.
Yeah.
I bet the FBI is listening to us.
Probably. They're just tracking us right now. They have like a thermal radiation.
You guys don't think that the FBI tracks us all the fucking time?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
They literally have tabs. It's like in a system. It's
know.
not that there's people out there like keeping track of us every single movement, but more or less like a system that like registers you like under a list if you do something shiesty.
Yeah. Exactly.
But like not necessarily like what we're doing right now. No.
I mean,
No.
we're not talking or we're not like typing into Google or anything, right? So we're not going under like any record. But
But for sure, Google does keep a track on you.
yeah.
Like everything you
for
do,
sure.
and
You
like
have your own profile.
That's why you have to go to a library and do
Just use
if you're
public.
gonna do crazy shit, just
Go.
use someone else's laptop.
Sure.
But it's
Or
also a
somebody
public
account.
network.
Oh,
It's a
it's-
public network, so then like that they get to trace everything really easily.
Also, so they're actually gonna track your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, whoever you are listening right now, if you want to do some illegal shit, go on some random guy's laptop and.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
or you can get a VPN or
A VPN.
and then for sure
VPN
you'd
and
be
just
easier.
say that you're from like New Zealand or some shit.
Ah, vergas. You
Damn.
guys know the way.
We spend too much time on the internet.
Oh, yeah, man, the internet is scary, but it's awesome at the same time.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's
It's
for
a
sure.
double-edged sword.
Yeah. Best way to explain.
All right, it's time to take
Can I
this
hit the
shot.
nick?
I left it upstairs.
Oh shit.
I'll get it back. I really want to hit it too, but that's the reason I have the headache.
Go get that shit.
You're craving.
No, I'm not.
Oh my god, nicotine is so addictive.
yeah, so the
I hope
schedule
I don't get to that point.
Yeah.
To that point. to
No,
say
I
that.
literally had to like let go of any nicotine related product. I remember I threw mine out the other day and then I ended up finding another one and I had to throw that one out too. I was
shoot.
like, fuck. And it's like little subtle things that your brain doesn't even realize you're
Yeah.
doing until
I'ma go get
you really focus your brain on like what you are doing, then you'll get to realize those things.
Yeah.
And it's like the subconscious things are really what destroys people. It's like you have to make subconscious actions into conscious actions.
Subconscious. Describe subconscious.
Okay, so subconscious would be like, okay, the way that you walk, that is a subconscious matter. You don't think about how you step every single step of the way, right?
No, I just got to get to the point.
Breathing is subconscious too. It's like you're not really focusing on breathing until you start focusing on breathing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
It's little things like that.
Damn, man, like that's pretty badass, don't you think? Like once you think about it, like holy shit, I'm breathing.
We're like automated machines.
Yeah,
that's
like
that's pretty cool.
Like a fucking cart.
Yeah, I think about that too. I was like, damn, we are whole time just a bunch of fucking
are we like
machines
just
out
living
here.
cells? Now I'm going like into the fucking LSD shit. Are we just like living cells in a possibility of a seventh dimension?
Yeah, technically.
Let me hit it first. I'm
Preheat it.
Hide. That's the brand. Yeah, no?
Mm-hmm.
Hide.
Here, Jesus pissing like a fucking racehorse.
He's about to run 2 miles in 1 second.
He's gotta empty that shit out. Need the most mobility as possible.
The most discreet way as possible. Yeah, honestly, I'm a Nick fiend.
I have a strict schedule on like my nicotine, so I only use it after 12, and anything before 9, anything after 9, I can't use it anymore. So it's only
Have
from
you
12
ever tried
to 9.
quitting on nicotine?
Yeah, it's pretty easy for me.
No, okay.
Take 2018. Yeah, around in 2018, I started using the Juul, and I finished the whole 3 pounds that it comes with it, and I just let it go. And after that, I just didn't really find interest. Only when like he would invite me to it or anything, but after that, I didn't really think about it.
Well, yeah, it's like smoking pot. No, actually, smoking pot. Now that's a living experience. Smoking pot, cause like actually, yeah, nicotine. It's also like a living experience. Cause the first time I tried it, I was like, oh fuck this shit. It makes me feel dizzy. I'm out of breath, and I could feel it affecting my lungs. I'm like, fuck this shit.
But I feel that you are a bit like more of like you get easily peer pressured into doing things.
Easily, fuck yeah, man. Like peer pressure. Peer pressure always. I could get easily influenced on things, and that's a thing I'm scared about myself. I'm like, shit, nah, I gotta limit myself, and I only gotta stick to alcohol. If I'm only gonna stick to something, I'd rather stick to weed.
Okay.
Because it brings out the creativity on my side.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I'm writing a song, I'm like, oh shit, like I've never thought about this rhythm. I'm like, okay, let's see what this other chord does with this chord. And I'm like, all right, then I'm gonna do this chord, and I'm gonna do that chord after this chord. I could make it sound sad, so I'm gonna do a minor chord after. Then you're gonna be like, oh shit, a minor chord.
And before you know it, you made a whole song.
Or yeah, even just with one chord, honestly.
Yeah.
Para serte honesto, saca la guitarra.
We'll take it out after this podcast for sure.
All right, for sure.
No, at the end.
At the end,
we could get like a little recording of it.
All right, yeah, of course, I'll play something for you guys. It would be an honor.
Of course.
Muchas
gracias.
No, sí, muchas gracias. Ahí para que tengan un taste de lo que es escribir una canción. Honestly, it's like picking your brain.
Oh, you know what I really remember? The first time that we did acid. Remember when you came over to my place and we did acid?
Yeah.
And you were playing on the guitar, and you
like,
stopped for like a good minute, like, dude, I know what it means to be a musician now.
Oh yeah,
I said, I think I remember. Yeah. I said, I'm like, oh, you dude. I think I know why I fell in love with music. Honestly, just by playing one chord, you hear them all. You're like, fuck. Mm-hmm. You're like, you play one note after the other note and the other note, because to make a chord you need 3 notes.
Right.
And after you make a chord in a guitar, you're like, and it's your first time making a chord in a guitar, and if you're into it and if you're a music lover, you're like, holy fuck.
Right.
Like this sounds great.
Yeah.
What other chord can I make? And then I mean that was just like my introduction for me into music, because I've always been a music lover, to be honest. I've always imagined myself playing guitar ever since I was a little kid, because one of my biggest idols is Pedro Infante. Mm-hmm. I would always see that nigga like playing a guitar, being on his horse and shit like that. I'm like, I'm a paisa ass nigga. and that's how, honestly, I saw that dude. I'm like, oh shit, I want to give like music I want to try out music, cause I mean it's just taking out whatever you have in your head, honestly, and
right.
creating something.
Being the producer.
Yeah.
As we talk about this, I'm thinking about like other people listening to this and how they're gonna like see this, and like I feel I think we talk about this often, me and Ale, that people not gonna see how we see things, and a lot of people not, and they're gonna make fun of it.
They're gonna be laughing their shit.
Yeah, and it's
And honestly, listening to you fucking talk about music really fucking makes me appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah. Oh. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's cause music is just somewhere you could get lost in.
That's for sure.
Get lost in it and just keep going at it, and not even care about anything else but like that piece that you're playing.
Right.
The piece that you're playing, and if you could make it sound better. If you can make it sound better, mm-hmm. It's just like, oh my God, can it get better than this?
That's exactly what I felt the other day when we hanged out. Just look.
I got lung cancer.
Hearing the guitars again, and like you singing, and like just the way like the arreglos were put together.
That 420
and 420, and like that night, that was. Everybody, like Alice said, kind of like inspires or like just motivates you to keep making music.
It's a spark. It sparks you up.
And especially that night, for sure.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah. That night. Hey, why didn't you go? Oh, shit, my bad. I didn't invite you. I should have invited you, man.
Next time for sure.
Shit, next time for sure.
Yeah, para la próxima.
Yeah, next 420, bro. Stay tuned.
What do you mean next year? Maybe in the week from now. What if you fucking die at the end of the year?
Yeah, I mean, we could smoke any other day. Any other day would be even better, like to spark up. I mean,
and it's going to be better than the 420.
And yeah, but like 420 is like the
national holiday.
Yeah, it's the title, so you gotta give it some type of respect. As a pothead. if you declare yourself a pothead.
Of course, what the fuck?
well then in that case, it's like saying, if you don't call it 420, you're practically being an atheist.
I have my bong ready after work and everything. I should.
Oh, dude, that was dope. That was so dope.
I showed the same bong I took over there. That's the same.
Oh, the Magic School Bus.
The Magic School.
Man. Hell yeah.
Was it actually the Magic School Bus?
No.
Oh, that would have been dope if it was the Magic School Bus.
And whoever comes up with that, I came up with the idea, but like whoever comes up inventing a
Magic
bong,
School Bus bong.
Yeah.
I definitely buy that. I feel like that'd be cool. It's like, oh, that's literally a Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hold on, you're gonna go for a ride.
Oh, whole time we could shape the bottle as the fucking Magic School Bus,
and then the bong.
Oh no, I meant like put liquor in it. Put fucking, I don't know, some ayahuasca in there or some shit.
Fucking Mama Juana.
Mama Juana.
Have you guys ever thought of trying, like, instead of water in a bong, alcohol in a bong?
I mean, it wouldn't make much difference though.
Yeah,
It
for
just
sure.
tastes a bit funny, I think.
Yeah.
You just be whiffing and then like, you know how you just take an inhale of fucking like rubbing alcohol or some shit.
It would be like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah,
Except it'd be a bit nastier because now you got a bunch of smoke going through it.
and,
Bong
and,
water.
and,
And-
all that alcohol is killing your brain cells with that
Damn. That's fucked
THC.
up.
Damn, man. And it is fucked up once you think about it, because that's what you're doing. I mean, you're killing brain cells.
Wait, what? You do you believe you kill brain cells when you smoke weed?
I mean, it's literally a fact. Your brain cells just reproduce though.
Not when you're a youngster.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, you
does.
just damage the process. You damage the process.
But it repairs.
It does repair.
Hopefully. Every human body's different.
I'm
So,
retarded
yeah.
now.
If you're retarded, I don't even know what I am.
Oh shit.
There you go.
There you go.
Don't even upload this shit.
I don't think anybody's to come up to this.
Oh, hell no.
This is hour like 20 or what?
Hour 20? Oh yeah, off that acid.
Yeah, that shit, man. I'm saying a bunch of shit I wouldn't even say in the podcast.
It's fine, dude. No one's gonna listen to this. I hope.
Nah, I mean I hope they do. Shit, it's insight into
Yeah, you better edit this.
Nah, we're not.
I
don't edit.
uncut.
I don't edit none of
Raw
that shit, 'cause
footage.
That shit's tiring. You gotta fucking listen all the way back.
Edit shit. How are you gonna make your audience?
I'd rather hire someone to fucking edit it because
You gotta-
that is
Just
time
clips
consuming.
like
Well,
fucking Joe Rogan or
well,
something.
In that case, well, yeah, hire someone. But if you could, you're gonna have to listen to the tracks. So you're gonna be like, all right, then take this off, put this.
We're
on.
just gonna start cringing to our own voices and shit.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be like, all right, then.
That's why I just say fuck it. That goes how it is.
And that's how you know no one's gonna listen to it. You
Nah,
gotta make
I
it
mean, no,
attractive.
you don't have to
Well,
edit it.
Not exactly, but like, it's depending on what you really want to aim for when you
Right.
want to upload something.
And like with
We're
something
just
that
like-
we've always aimed for has always been like keep it real and fucking
Authenticity, yeah.
yeah, authenticity.
All right, for sure.
And it's just like, you know, I'm not gonna pretend to be somebody else that I'm not. Like when I'm out here, I'm still gonna be like the same person that if you were to like find me on the street or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And like we're not saying like whatever we say, like it's what we some of it is like what we believe, like or we really may be making jokes or sarcastic shit, right? But
Yeah.
Like, this is a time where we can let ourselves be animals.
In the most controlled way possible.
Yeah, you don't want to think like an animal.
Yeah. Soy perro.
And have you ever seen two dogs fight each other?
No.
You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where?
How do you call it? I'm not gonna let off too much information, but how do you call it? I mean Mexico too. Mexico is just a bunch of fucking street dogs trying to kill each other. So
For a
And
piece
human
of
beings.
bone.
And human beings.
and human beings. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always called how do you call it?
Honestly, when
I don't even know.
sorry to interrupt you,
No,
but
yeah,
like
go ahead.
when I first saw like one dog, like my first dog fight, I was like, holy shit, man! All this is really graphical.
Yeah.
Like seeing the blood and seeing like all of that, I'm like, I felt bad, man.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
like, poor animal. I'm like, shit, I wouldn't want my dog to go through that. And I think I'm an animal lover, honestly, but like, it's just honestly, it's pretty traumatizing when you're not expecting it, and then out of nowhere you see it.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, holy fuck.
You weren't prepared.
Yeah. it's like a woman showing you her tits for the first time.
It's like,
And
whoa.
then you're like, whoa. I mean, it's gonna be a different reaction, but like, what I'm trying
But
to
the
say,
first thought that goes through your
Yeah.
head is just
it's
Whoa.
like it's you don't even know what you're gonna think because it's unexpected.
and then that's when you go into your fucking primal mode. It's time to fuck.
Well, going back to that question you were saying, I mean, hooking up with girls. How do you hook up with girls? Well, yeah. I mean, well, just going back to the thing.
It's not really like a guide to it.
I feel like there isn't, but it was just something I think about because like I haven't dated in a long time, and it's just like I need to get back on this shit because I kind of do want to, and then
do it. Yeah, the real difference is just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Don't think about it too much. I mean, if you really want to find someone to care about, well then
show them that you care.
Yeah, and show them that you care. Yeah,
it's a lot more showing than saying.
Yeah. Body language matters a lot.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's little cues like that. Going back to this fucking subconscious shit. It's like when you really like somebody, you will do things like subconsciously that you wouldn't do with other people.
Yeah, because you're thinking out of the box.
Yeah.
Let me get some of those.
Yep.
Good job with those fucking gummy bears, by the way.
Yeah, man. That shit
It was an instant. There's a way to go. Yeah, I mean, if you try to look for someone to love, make sure that person is looking for the same thing.
Right.
You don't want to fuck a mujer paseada and then expecting her to love you back the next day because she's going to be like, what? You're thinking about it? Mm-hmm. You're still thinking about it? Like, what the fuck? Like, that just happened yesterday.
They're gonna start thinking you're like a
be like, yeah, exactly. It happened yesterday. And then she's going to be like, yeah.
That's a whole day ago.
I feel that. I felt that.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a different point of view. Because I'm not trying to say that all women are like that. Because every woman's different. Just like he said. There's in other words, there's a different world in every mind. Mm-hmm. So you can't say like, oh, every woman is the same. I mean, in certain things they are gonna be the same, but there's just things that make them different. Like some will love you, and you could make them a housewife material, but you don't want to make a housewife material because that shit's gonna go wrong.
For sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, ratchet bitches make the world go round.
Yeah, I mean they're the funnest ones. What are you thinking about all of this, Choi?
That shit sounds complicated because I never done that. I never was the type of like to have like bitches or hoes. Mm-hmm. And then you know that. You for sure know that. No, yeah.
Yeah. I seen you more as a man that like respects a woman, and you look to have more than just sex. At the end of the day, you look to have intimacy with that person, not just like sex and that's it. Because there's a difference when you make love and when you just have sex. I don't know if you guys have ever been there.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's a difference because when you make love it's just unexplainable, but when you're just having sex you're like, okay, this night's gonna be over soon, and
yeah,
okay, I'm gonna be done. She's gonna be done, and that's it.
Some post-nut clearance.
Yeah.
Damn, that's insane too. Like fucking, you bust a nut and then your mind just completely changes about like a lot of things.
Yeah, you just honestly every time I bust a nut in a girl, I'm like, oh shit, now I could sleep. Now I could yeah, now I could sleep, or what does she want to do now? What can we do now?
Like the climax is over. Yeah, it's just like straight come down.
All right, yeah, like chill. It's a chill moment.
It's when you whip out the vape. Okay. You vape.
It's funny as fuck.
He's like this. Be like, yep.
That's so cringe. Just whip out the vape.
After sex, she's like just looking at you like. What?
I mean, unless she vapes too. She's like, oh,
She'd be like,
pass
"Hey,
me that
pass
shit.
that shit."
Fair enough.
Alright.
Yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this talk of random nonsense, and cheers to that.
Bring the guitar after this.
Oh, for real.
Cheers. Ah, shit. All right, I'm gonna pause this and then.
It's recording already? Alright, so this is a song I wrote. I called it Llegas a mi mente. Trato de olvidar, cierro los ojos, creo oír su voz. ¿Será que de mí nunca se apartó? Quedó clavada en mi corazón. Hay un gran silencio, en mi alma solo hay desilusión. Quisiera robarle la luz al sol, pero ni puedo ser yo su dueño. Y cuando amanece llegas a mi mente, mi alma enloquece, mi vista humedece, de otro se enamoró. Mi corazón rompió, porque me abrazabas y me acariciabas, luego me besabas, de mí te encelabas. ¿Acaso fue un juego? Sus promesas de amor. Esto es un infierno, porque en mis venas corren sus besos. Solo quiero volver a oír su voz, pero si llamo me manda buzón. Y cuando amanece llegas a mi mente, mi alma enloquece, mi vista humedece, de otro se enamoró. Mi corazón rompió, porque me abrazabas y me acariciabas, luego me besabas, de mí te encelabas. ¿Acaso fue un juego? Sus promesas de amor.
Así es, chiquitita. Te quiero y te amo. Recuerda eso, porque mañana, si te vas, yo sé que fui el que te amó más.
Yeah. Yeah, I call that piece Llegas a mi mente.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, thanks. Ahí va para los desenamorados. If you just went through a breakup, this is your song.
And if they listen to the whole bullshit, all this fucking podcast, they get a sneak peek.
Yeah, yeah.
This ain't bullshit. This is art.
Okay.
This is art.
So another song or what?
Yeah.
If you'd like.
We'll finish this.
All right, yeah, let's finish the podcast.
We'll finish this. All right. Thank you all for listening. Thank you. This has been the hippie
And the Mexican.
And Pedro.
With our guest, our special guest of tonight, Pedro.
Yep.
Go
Thanks,
check
guys.
him out. You have anything to shout out?
Yes. If you guys want to look me up or some shit, just look me up as Neftali Ortiz, Instagram or Facebook.
How do you spell that?
Neftali Ortiz.
Sounds
Awesome.
good. Check him out. Have a good one.
Peace.